lakes and rivers freeze over, and the water becomes so hard that you can walk on it.
Walk on water?
Yes, Your Highness, walk on water.
How is possible hard water?
Not only is the water very hard, but it's slippery too. When people walk on it, they fall down and slide. Not only is the water very hard, but the raindrops, as they fall, are turned into small white spots that look like lace. This is called snow.
Snow? Spots of lace?
Yes, Your Highness, the water freezes on the way down from the sky.
And the raindrops turn into little stars?
Some are shaped like stars, small and white.
I do not believe such thing as snow. And I do not believe science is so big. And other countries so big.
Sam, it's a free world!
What? How can schoolroom be so unscientific?
Your Majesty, we had a little misunderstanding. I was describing snow to them, and they refused to believe such a thing existed.
Snow?
Yes, snow.
Ah, yes, from mountaintop.
From the sky.
From sky to mountaintop.
Sire, please, how does it come down from the sky?
Like this.
Thank you, sire.
I have seen pictures. Switzerland, land covered, all white with snow.
That's right, Your Majesty.
Who does not believe this?
Well, after all, they've never seen it.
Never see? If they believe only what they see, then why do we have schoolroom? Rise! Do not ever let me hear of not believing school teacher, whom I have brought here at great expense. 20 pounds. Each month. 20 English pounds. Sterling! Teacher must teach, children must learn. Not waste time instructing children in silly English song, Home Sweet House, to remind me of promise which I never made, etc., etc., etc.
But you did promise me, Your Majesty, a brick residence adjoining the royal palace. Those were your words in the letter.
I do not remember such words.
I remember them.
I won't do remembering. I remind you who is king here, so you remember that. I do not know of anything except that you are my servant.
Oh no, Your Majesty.
What? What? I say you are my servant!
No, Your Majesty, indeed I am not your servant.
I would say your mother has bad manners. Oh, you would you? I would say your father has no manners at all.
Lewis! If you do not give us the house you promised us, we shall return to England at once.
No, we believe school teacher. I believe in snow.
Please, do not let her go away.
I'll let you do nothing that is not of my pleasure. And it is my pleasure you stay here in palace.
No, Your Majesty.
I give you servants. I give you bigger room.
That is not the point, Your Majesty.
Why wish you leave these children, all who love you so extraordinarily?
I do not wish to leave them. I love them too, quite extraordinarily. But I cannot live in a country where promise has no meaning.
I will hear no more of this promise.
A land that has talk of great change and a wish for Siam take place among the modern nations of the world, but where everything still remains according to the wishes of the king.
You will say no more. No more.
I will say no more because there's nothing more to be said. Lewis.
No, etc., etc.
Out! Out! So big a world. Siam very small. England very small. All people small. No man big enough for it to be alone. King? King different. King need no one. Nobody at all. I think. Where's Mrs. Anna?
She will not be with us ever again. She has quarreled with the king.
But how can we meet if she's not with us? Mrs. Anna was our only friend.
We cannot be seen talking like this. Anyone can come in. Pretend you wait for her.
If we can only stop pretending. We kiss in a shadow. We hide from the moon. Our meetings are few and over too soon. We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word. Alone in our secret, together we sigh for one smiling day to be free, to kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see. Behold how my lover loves me. Tuptim, when can we meet? When?
It is not possible. We cannot meet alone. Ever. Not ever. We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word.
Alone in our secret, together we sigh for one smiling day to be free, to kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see. Behold how my lover loves me. What is it?
Someone was here. I had a feeling someone was watching us. Please go. Please. Kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see. Behold how my lover loves me.
I'm sorry we didn't leave Fortress now.
I am too.
Are you really going away?
Mother plans to leave on the next sailing.
I am not sure my father will allow your mother to go.
I'm not sure my mother will allow my father not to allow her to go.
Why does not your mother admit that she was wrong?
I don't believe that mother thinks she was wrong.
It begins to look as if people do not know when they are right or wrong, even after they have grown up.
I've noticed that too.
A puzzlement. When I left my father a little while ago, I heard him talking to himself.